Alright everybody, welcome back to Spiritcraft, Minecraft on the Spiritcraft server, and today we got some things to go over, and I thought we'd take a little walk around, show some things off for those that don't see the live streams too much, like the road there, the dog being moved inside and redone a little bit. He looks a lot better. And then some of the different things we've done around here. And we still have the sign here from Aqua. I saw everything. It was horrible, Jay. But yeah, we're gonna head down over this direction and look at what we worked on yesterday, which was the zombie farm. And I'll show you guys how it's working. And then we're probably gonna go around doing a few different things while I discuss some stuff with you. Probably going to do checking our farms and stuff like that, and then we'll go and do some mining while I go over the discussion. So, first things first, we're going to come in here, and I want to show this off to you guys, as it was kind of left up in the air yesterday. So, this is our zombie farm, and here, I'll show you guys this part first. Basic zombie spawner setup. So as you can, oop, we busted a block there. Hold on. Oop, okay. So as you can see here, we have the basic zombie spawner. There's 2 lights on each wall and 1 light in the ceiling, all controlled by redstone. Keeps it shut off and no mob spawning. There's a basic elevator over here that takes them all the way up and drops them. And then if you come over here and look, let's put that there. If you come over this way and look, they all drop right here, and there's a hopper with a slab on top of it right there. Now, I've got it set up to where they all die, unless they have armor on, so only the ones with armor survive. And that's how I wanted it, because we've got a bunch of armor here in this chest, which this is our little setup, crafting table, ender chest, and then this is all what we've gotten so far, and I just hit them with a looting sword. So if we come down this way, there we go, little walkway. You guys can see right there's the hopper, and it comes down and then it starts into a small sorting system basically. This here was just a simple sorting system from YouTube. So basically, if it's zombie flesh, it'll get fed into here, which then triggers this, which makes this feed it into there. Oh, I was going to say later, but he left too quick. And then when this gets updated, this system from our item elevator triggers this each time an item is put in, and it spits it right into the lava. So that's how we get rid of the zombie flesh. And then if it's not zombie flesh, it gets fed over into this direction, into another one that pops it up this way, and into that chest there that you can see from behind. This here again triggers the dropper to push it up into the chest, which is the same setup as this one over here. So now we will go back upstairs, well, not upstairs, but back up into the top here, and we can show the rest of the stuff that we got going on. So yeah, so you flip the switch, it turns on, and then you can kill them all, and they get lots of good stuff. By the way, I know this is not replaced. I left this on purpose in order to tell me where the elevator is, and it also makes it to where I can see in through here. If I bust a block here, I can see in and make sure everything's working okay. So yeah, we're going to head up here, and I can start my discussion with you guys as we check our farms and everything. So first things first is the live streams. The live streams normally are Wednesdays and Saturdays, starting at about 5 p.m. Central Time, and they go usually until like 2 a.m. Central Time, which is like a 9-hour live stream every Wednesday and Saturday. We're going to need to cut back on those somewhat, or figure out how to manage them better. The time that, okay, this isn't quite full, but we'll take some of it. The time that we have been putting into those is good and all, but I don't get anything from that, and it also makes the people that watch my YouTube miss out on a lot. I still want to live stream, but I feel that it probably needs to get cut back some, in my opinion. So what I'm thinking about doing is, right now, Wednesdays is Spiritcraft, and then around 10 o'clock Central we switch over to PvP games. And then Saturdays is the same. We have Spiritcraft until 10, and then at about 10 we switch over to League of Legends. So what I'm thinking we're going to do instead from now on is, on Wednesdays we're going to do a shorter amount of time, maybe just a couple hours of Spiritcraft, and then switch over to PvP. That way I'm not doing a bunch of things that I could be doing for videos here on Spiritcraft. Let's check this real quick. Oh yeah. Alright. So I want to make sure that I'm getting content out for YouTube, and I've been trying to make sure we get videos out every single day for YouTube, and this is going to help me to where I can actually put more content onto YouTube and save some of the things that are a little less exciting, or a little more tedious, I guess, for live streams. That way I can talk to people and just go through here and replace some of this stuff or whatever. And keep some of the more interesting things for YouTube and some of the videos and stuff. So let's go over this way and we will check. Let's see. I guess we'll go up and check our farms up here. But yeah, I need some suggestions on what you guys think. We could also, instead of shortening our time on Wednesdays, we could just condense it if you guys want to, make it into where we only do one stream a week on Saturday, but Saturday is a 9-hour stream. And another part of the reason that I've been thinking about changing the times up is because, oh, we don't have a carrot, gotta go get a carrot. Of changing the times up is because there's a few different people that watch me from the UK, or just younger kids that don't get to stay up and play the PvP since we do it later at night. So that's another reason that I'm thinking of swapping around when we do the PvP and stuff like that. Let's get a carrot. Okay. So that's another one of those reasons. I need suggestions of what you guys would think. Should we just do nothing but PvP on Wednesdays and just do shorter streams and just play till we're bored? Or should we move the PvP and everything to Saturday and not do Spiritcraft live streams and just have it a live stream that's half PvP and then the other half is League? It's up to you guys on how you want to do it, what would be easier for you guys. For me, either way is fine. It's just I'm trying to think of a better way to have content out there for YouTube, and at the same time make it to where you guys can be able to have fun and join in on different things. Because that's the biggest reason I do the live streams, is because it involves everybody else. So yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to discuss. So leave me your suggestions on that. How would you go about fixing it? Ideas you might have for me, and different things like that would be greatly helpful. On to the next subject. I haven't given an update on the actual YouTube channel of my health recently. I have discussed it on YouTube, but I have not discussed it here, so I'm going to take this time to do that as well. I've given the update on Twitch, but not here on YouTube. So, during my live streams. So, as far as all that goes, basically, long story short, and we'll try to, I guess not so short, because we'll probably talk a little bit about this. But basically what happened is, about 6 months ago, for those of you that keep up with my channel, you already know this. About 6 months ago, I went into the doctor because I was having some severe pains in my neck. and they told me after doing an MRI that I had an aneurysm in my neck. Now, for those of you that don't know, aneurysms can be very deadly. Basically, they are a form that can burst and cause bleeding into the brain. And so this really scared me because they told me that if for some reason this aneurysm were to pop, there would be no chance to save my life, basically. Because one, it was on the tip of my brain, on my left carotid artery. So it would literally require brain surgery. And the second reason is because there's nowhere even nearby me that could even do the operation if it was needed. The closest place was like 3 hours away, and they said that anybody that has an aneurysm that pops is normally lucky to survive 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes an hour at max, but never, 3 hours long or something like that. And even if I were to be evac'd by helicopter, which I can't be because of my weight, but even if I were to be, I still wouldn't have made it there in time. So, with that on my mind, I was extremely stressed out and worried about different things going on in my life. And so, I had started, trying to take care of myself. And basically, the doctor says, we can't do the operation because of your size. You need to lose weight, and when you do, we'll be able to do the operation. So, I went on and just, tried getting healthier and tried doing things, which I still am. But the pain in my neck progressed, and it got worse, and it got worse, and it got to a point to where the doctor had said that if it popped, that basically I would have a severe headache like I've never had before, which it didn't get quite that bad, but they got pretty bad. And I got worried about it, so I got a hold of the doctor again, and he says, okay, well, we can get you in for a CAT scan where we'll do some dye and stuff like that, but we can't do it right away. So we had scheduled it, and then for different reasons it got pushed off, money-wise. For those who have watched my channel, we've had money issues since the wedding and everything. But for whatever reasons it was, things got pushed down, and I just now, not this past Friday, but it was this past Friday, wasn't it, hon? This past Friday, This past Friday I was able to go in and we got the CAT scan done, and I had to go all the way up to Columbia again. And basically what happened from there is they told me, I went into the doctor and I said, is it still there? How is it doing? Is it any better? And he tells me that it's not an aneurysm, that he thought it was, and he apologized and everything for having me upset, but basically that what he thought was an aneurysm was just a stretched piece of skin, stretched piece of artery. We're going to go ahead and go down and go do mining while we do the rest of this. But I was extremely happy to find that out. It was definitely something that I kind of wish that he would have made sure about it first, but I was happy to find out that it wasn't what he thought it was. So that was a positive note there, and so that's the latest update, is that I don't have an aneurysm. Let's kill this guy. Die. That I do not have the aneurysm, so health-wise, I'm doing much better. I still get the neck pains, and I was, when he told me that I didn't have an aneurysm, I was like, well, what's causing the neck pains? And after some discussion, we had figured out that from the way that I've been popping my neck recently, because I tend to pop it a lot more when the pain is worse, and I kind of jerk my neck. And so from my understanding, that is what caused some sort of small tear in my neck. Now, he said the tear will naturally heal, and that I don't need to worry too much about that, but that is what the pain was from. and which is why, you know, I was having so many issues. So that was good to hear. So now it's been more of psychological games, I guess you could say, trying to convince myself that I no longer have that aneurysm, and that, you know, I'm fine and that there's nothing wrong. He said basically to take care of my neck, to just, you know, start taking ibuprofen to get the inflammation down, and that we would be able to, or I would be able to start feeling a difference, and the pain would go away, and it wouldn't hurt so bad. So that was something that, it was good news, but in the same sense, it was something that kind of threw me off, because I expected to hear, you know, maybe that it either went down, or there was a, you know, he was positive that he could get rid of it, or whatever. So that was, it was good news, and I'm happy about it. But at the same time, I almost expected it to turn out different, I guess. So I want to thank everybody that's given me their best wishes and everything. They've really helped. I am still trying to take care of myself and be healthy, and I've been going for walks every day, which, as a matter of fact, right after this video is done, I'm going to be going for my daily walk again. And Wish has been going with me, and we're still trying to get healthy. So if anybody out there has any tips for you know, losing weight, getting healthy, and all that kind of stuff, it's greatly appreciated if you want to share your tips. Don't feel that, you know, you would offend me or anything like that. I believe that, you know, when somebody's trying, the more help they can get, the better. We have found a few different things that are like, I guess, cleansers and stuff like that, which I'm going to try when we get a little extra money. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. As far as those that knew about the money issues we were having, there really wasn't too much we could do about what was going on. I won't go into depth about that because, yeah, it's something I've covered, and you can go back and watch different things to find out. But basically, long story short, we just lost an amount of money when we got married, and it made things very difficult for a while, and we ended up losing that amount of money starting in June, and it went all the way until September, which is coming up. So we will be getting our money back, and start getting paid normally, but they're not like reimbursing us or anything, which kind of stinks. But fortunately, we don't have to pay any money out either. They were actually trying to charge us for one of the months that we got paid when they say we shouldn't have, and I was like, I'm not paying you guys because that's money we should be getting, and because I had previously tried to take care of it anyways. So that was something that I told them, you know, that's your fault. If you're going to say me not doing my part is my fault, then yours is your fault. Later. But yeah, it was basically something that I had previously asked them about, and they said, oh, don't worry, don't worry. And then when the time came, they said, oh, you were supposed to do this ahead of time. And I said, well, I tried to. So, let's see, what else do I need to cover? Oh yeah, possible games to record. And I know we're switching subjects quite frequently here, but there's quite a few different things that we have to cover, and so I want to make sure I get everything covered here. Oh, diamonds. Let's put that guy back for a minute so we can mine around them. Okay, so on the question of recording, my question to you guys is, we've finished perspective. We've gotten that all done and taken care of. And I hope you guys really enjoyed that series. I know it took a while to get the rest of it out, but I pushed real hard, and I don't know if I explained this, but just before that last episode, I actually, there was an accident where I hit the wrong button and I had to start the game all over again, which I don't know if they watched anything of that, but I really hope they fix that, because it's something that's very easy to do. Basically what happened is I got back out to the main menu and accidentally hit new game, and most games, if you hit new game, it'll ask you, are you sure? This one did not. It just started a new game. So I literally had to play through the entire game a second time just so we could finish the recording. But I didn't want to leave you guys high and dry, so I took the time it took and went back through and played the entire game all over again. Which, surprisingly, it was, well, not really surprisingly, because I guess it would have been, but it was much easier the second time through, being that I knew where like the little tricks and things were, and where they had things hidden and how to go through different levels. But it is definitely a fun game. If you guys get the chance, definitely go check it out, because I even enjoyed replaying it the second time, which most games you don't. So yeah, it's completely free. There's no catch to it or anything, and you can go play it as much as you want. We're having a little bit of lag. So I need new suggestions as far as games go. Are there games that you guys know of out there that are completely free to play, that you might suggest I do a small either test or let's play? Oop, more goodies. A small test or let's play of, you know, checking it out, things like that. I may be starting a Feed the Beast series. I'm not sure yet. I was trying to wait for my brother to get his Feed the Beast server back up, but that looks like it may or may not be happening. On top of that, I wanted to wait for different people to be able to join me, but it looks like there's some that don't want to, and then others that can't. So yeah, I might be starting some kind of Feed the Beast series soon, so watch out for that. Also, I don't know if I could do videos of it because I already lag on it, but Hexit. I've played a little bit of that. I really enjoy the game. I like the concept and the idea of it, so we might try to do a small series of that, see how you guys like it. So yeah, give me your opinions. If you know there's games out there, I can do the research it takes to see if they would allow me to record for it. But I need to know, are there games out there that you guys enjoy playing or have played that you think would be a good idea for me to do a Let's Play of? I'm open to any kind of different games and things like that. But I want to start doing, and this is part of what I touched on earlier again, I want to start doing more things where I'm interacting with you guys, and you guys are the ones that kind of control where my channel goes, because you're the ones that you know, like to watch what I do. And again, I've stated this before, I originally started doing YouTube because people enjoyed watching my videos, and I want to keep doing that, and Minecraft was one of the things that people enjoyed watching, so I want to make sure that those videos are coming out on YouTube for the most part, and that the live streams are kept for everybody to interact with me. So I think there's a few different changes that are going to be coming up, and I need your guys' help on making those decisions. I kind of know what I want to do, but I want to hear from you guys, so that would help a lot. Trying to think if there's anything we haven't covered, because it looks like we're just about done with this video. Thinking. Yeah, I always fill in these holes. Oh, there's the phone. As always, we never make it through an episode without the phone. So, to be honest, I'm thinking that's about it, that's all I had to cover. We're going to be having the rest of the arena videos come out pretty soon. Me and Lee just have to get together to do a little bit more work on it, and then those should be coming out. Besides that, yeah, I mean, just let me know what you guys want to see, if you have any opinions. I've got a few games that we might be doing some contests for. That was one other thing I wanted to touch on. I did get some games from a thing called Humble Bundle, which the sale is currently over, I believe, but they are going to have more from my understanding. And basically for $5, which I used $5 of the donation money, for $5 I was able to get something like, what was it, 7 games, something like that. And a few of them, because of my video card, I can't yet do Let's Plays of, but I am going to keep them aside and try to do them at a later date. But some of them I've looked at, and I don't think I would really play them myself very much, but I think some of you might enjoy them. So I might be holding some contest for the keys that I got, and yeah, I don't know just yet what kind of contest I want to do, but winning the contest would get you the key for the game of your choice. Now there's going to be several games that are going to be available on this, so watch out for an announcement on which ones will be available and things of that nature. So I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoy my content, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go over to Twitter and follow me over there. Go over to Twitch and follow me over there. And I have my Facebook fan page. You can go over there and like me and get all the updates and everything from when I put out videos or go live for live streaming. With the live streams, they're going to be a little touch and go, so I'm just going to play them by ear until I decide permanently what we're going to do with those. They will always start at 5 p.m. Central on Wednesday and Saturday. If that changes for any reason, I will let you guys know. The ending time may fluctuate here and there, depending on, if I get burnt out, if I finish for the evening and nobody's really wanting to do PvP or whatever. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And as always, I thank you guys for everything you've done. Be sure that, if you want to donate, you can donate. If you can't afford to donate, that's understandable. Share my page and my YouTube and everything. And tell your friends on Twitter or Facebook or, even at school, whatever. And that also helps me out if you can't donate. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, and peace out.